Dear students of standard 12, today in this video class we are going to study about the plant tissue culture which is coming under botany, biobotany. This plant tissue culture is a technology. It is an artificial and it is a technology. This technology is very famous. It is followed in every country including our country. It is also very fascinating technology, very interesting and fascinating technology. So we are going to study about what is this plant tissue culture. Now this plant tissue culture is coming under biotechnology, a branch in biology which is called biotechnology. So now in the students after completing plus 2, you can opt for engineering biotechnology because wide scopes will be there for biotechnology. Lot of developments are present, so many branches are there, so you can have very good job opportunity as well as the research level you can do. You can become the scientist in this particular biotechnology. So in biotechnology, one particular technique we are going to discuss today, it is plant tissue culture. Now first we have to know what is the meaning of plant tissue culture. Say plants we know, that is all green plants are present, starting from small plants up to huge trees. In the tissues, now in the lower class we are studying what is a tissue. Any organism's body is made up of cells. So the cells are the basic units of the body organization. A group of cells joined together form tissue. Now we have to culture, artificially we have to make them to grow. That is actually the meaning for the heading. Now we are taking this, it is growing protoplast. Now what is the meaning of protoplast? We have to know. A plant cell we have to take. A plant cell is having outer cell wall, below that cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus and cytoplasmic organelles. But imagine that we are removing the plant cell wall. So a plant cell without plant cell wall is called a protoplast, protoplast. So we can culture the protoplast, we can grow the protoplast, or we can take the entire cell of the plant with the cell wall, that is cells. Tissues, just now I told a group of cells joined together performing one particular function. Or even some organs can be cultured. They can be grown, they can be multiplied like that. So organs can be cultured. So growing protoplast, cells, tissues or organs in artificial condition. Any technology is artificial, man-made. So in the artificial condition, not in the field, not in the natural condition, in the artificial condition is called the plant tissue culture. Then what is the aim of this technology, plant tissue culture? We have to know aim of this. It is the aim of the technology is the production of several thousands of plants from single plant in a short period of time. Now first we have to know what is explant. Imagine that one plant is there in the field, but we want to culture the same type of plant in the laboratory, enormous number, that is called several thousands. In short period of time, we want to make the plant to grow several thousands. But naturally, if you collect the seeds, if you sow the seeds, it will take long time for them to multiply. But in short period of time, we want many thousands of plants. For that, we have to take one explant. What is the meaning of explant? Any one part of the plant. It can be a small leaf, it can be a small stem, it can be a small flower, or it can be a small region of the root. Anything can be. So which is cut off from the main plant is called a explant. Suppose a plant is there, we are plucking one leaf. The plucked leaf is called a explant. So from the single leaf, we can produce several thousands of plants. That is the technology. It is the aim of this technology. Now in this, we have to know one terminology which is coming in research, whether it is a botany or zoology. In research, it is called in vitro. Now what is the meaning of in vitro? It means culturing plants in test tubes. The initial level, we have to culture the plants in the test tubes or in the vessels like beaker, or it can be the culture vial, or it can be a small, a conical flask like that. Vessels in the lab, that is called in vitro. Now the aims of plant tissue culture, little more detail we have to take about it. Now the aim, already we have what we have studied is for introduction purpose. But now we are going to see the total aim of the plant tissue culture. Commercial production of a plants, first one. Commercial production of plants. Some plants are commercially very, very important. They are giving us lot of valuable products to us. Such plants are called commercial plants. Now we have to produce such plants by plant tissue culture in short period of time, several thousands of plants. So the plants are producing lot of products. So in short period of time we can get more products. Commercial production of plants. Plant research, even plant tissue culture is very important for research purpose. Now what are the various possible ways of improving the quality of the plants? That is called plant research. Scientists are doing that. For that the tissue culture technique is very, very important. Regeneration of transgenic plants. First we will take what is the meaning of transgenic plant. A plant is there, it is having lot of cells. Inside each cell, one nucleus is there. In the nucleus, fixed number of chromosomes will be there. Inside the chromosomes, genes are there. Now the genes are only governing the characters of the plant. So that is normally we are studying about genetics. So imagine that with the usual genes present in the usual number of chromosomes, imagine that we are adding a few new genes taken from some other organism. Now once the new genes are introduced by certain technique, then the plant which received some new genes from other plants, we can call as a transgenic plants. So it is having usual characters plus one or two new characters. So such plants are called transgenic plants. The transgenic plants must be regenerated, produced more in number. Same type of plant produced in more number. That is called regeneration of transgenic plants. That could be possible by plant tissue culture. Clonal propagation. Propagation means reproduction. Clonal propagation of elite varieties of plants. Imagine that among so many plants, so many varieties of plants, one variety of plant is elite variety. That means what? Superior quality. Elite means what? With a superior quality. Such plants are there, elite. We are selecting that. But the number in the nature is very, very less. So what we can do is, we can take from the elite variety, superior quality of plant, we can take one X plant, maybe only one leaf we can pluck off, and we can produce enormous number of plants which are clonal propagation. Propagation means, I told you, reproduction. It can reproduce. Clonal means identical plants in that group. All the plants, suppose 1000 plants we are preparing. All the 1000 plants are exactly identical. That is called the clonal propagation of elite varieties of plants. Conservation of endangered species. Now this is very, very important. What is the meaning of species? Groups of plants. Scientifically we are making them into lot of plants. They are called species. Each variety is called one particular species. What is the meaning of endangered species? Now naturally the plants are reproducing. That is a natural phenomenon. But one particular species, the population, once upon a time they were very huge in number. But gradually the number of plants in that particular species is decreasing. Now we are finding very few plants in the universe throughout the world. Very few plants are there. What is the reason for that? Naturally some changes are taking place. Either climatic changes or it can be the seasonal changes. Now all these changes are not allowing the plant to reproduce properly. So the population size is gradually decreasing, and finally very few plants are present. They are in the verge of extinction. Anytime the entire plant group will die, and after that the whole population will not be seen in the universe. That is called the endangered species. Even animals also we can see. For example, the lion, the wild animal, the tigers, the wild animals, they are endangered species. That means throughout the world, long time before they were in millions and millions of organisms. But now the number is very much reduced because the reproduction was affected for the past 100 years. So the population size is decreasing. Anytime they will die out completely. After that, they may not be seen in the world at all. Such organisms we can call as endangered species. But we have to make them to multiply very faster. That could be possible by plant tissue culture. There is only conservation. We have to bring back once again the normal population of the species. That is called the conservation of endangered species. Production of virus-free plants. Now with the plant tissue culture technology, the plants can be produced newly which are not at all affected by virus. That is called virus-free plants. Germplasm preservation. Preservation means conservation. What is the meaning of germplasm? Actually, if you take one plant, two types of cells will be there. Somatic cells and reproductive cells. Now the reproductive cells are called germplasm. Now normally the plants, in the higher plants and all, what are the normal reproductive cells? The pollen grains produced by anther. They are reproductive cells, male reproductive cells. The ovules present in the ovary of the flower, they are called female reproductive cells. Now they are called germplasm. Now they have to be conserved. They can reproduce very well. So the conservation of germplasm. The last one, industrial production of secondary metabolites. Now metabolites means some chemicals. Secondary metabolites means they are the byproducts. For the plant, these chemicals are byproducts, but for other organisms, these chemicals are very, very useful. So, the production of, industrial production of secondary metabolites. Then why should we use the word industrial? Wherever the production is enormous in number, large quantity, then it is called industrial production. So, industrial production of secondary metabolites, secondary chemicals, that means byproduct chemicals, that we can do with the help of this plant tissue culture.